The first photo in the Color Nature section is called Searching. It scored 11, which is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jacobus Oukamp. The bee-eater is placed in a strong position in the photo. The focus and lighting is good, and I like the out-of-focus background and the highlight in its eye. There is also a strong story with the bird looking up into the sky. Unfortunately, the branches at the bottom distracts from the main subject. The branches are part of the environment and you can burn them so that it's not so bright and distracting from the main subject. Bloody Lions scored 10, which is silver for a 5-star worker. It is a strong story that's being told here with the 3 lions eating, and I especially like the lioness to the right that's looking at the viewer. A different f-stop will help to make the background more out of focus. The main reason why this photo did not get a gold is that it's completely over-sharpened and a bit too bright. Better Together got 12, it's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Michelle Hamilton. It is a very good photo of the 2 pelicans, and I like the use of the depth of field. From their beaks to the back of their heads, everything is in focus. There's a lot of detail in the feathers and the whites has been handled well. Unfortunately, the light is a bit flat, as if it was an overcast day. This photo should work well in monochrome. Grooming Jackals scored 11. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Johan Meiberg. I like the story that's been told, and the light has been handled well. Although it's nice to see the 4 jackals together, the photo would have had more impact if only 2 of the jackals, the 2 to the right, were included in the photo. The interaction between these 2 gives the photo a lot of impact. Spoonbill scored 13. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Iman Meyer. It is excellent action that was captured in this photo. The focus is very good. If the photo has been flipped horizontally, it would have had more impact, and it seems slightly bright. It is a frog, scored 10, it's gold for a 4-star worker. Well done, Heather Aspling. I like the composition. There is so much that adds to the impact of the photo, the action, the frog, and the water lily, but unfortunately, a big section of the bird is overexposed. Verwoesting scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Derek Ballot. There is a nice story captured here. The color saturation and the clouds are beautiful. The photo might be stronger in a landscape format. Impalas scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jolene Beneke. It is a beautiful photo of the impalas. The focus on the main subject is good, and I like the grass in its mouth. There's just too much shadows in its face. Adjust the shadow and highlights to make the photo stronger. Young and Old scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Segwart Graupner. Once again, it's a nice story with the lioness and the cub together. The busy surrounds do not disturb too much. The light is a bit flat, as if it was an overcast day, so try this photo in monochrome for more impact. Malachite Meal scored 12. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Rolof Jansen van Vuren. Well captured, good action with the kingfisher flying with the fish in its beak. If the background was a bit darker, it would have had more impact. Eagle Waiting scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Karen Crook. There is good detail in the Batelier's feathers and a highlight in its eye. The light has been handled well, but the background is unfortunately a bit bright and can be toned down to give the photo more impact. Arrow Marked Barbler scored 11. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Dix Miller. It is a beautiful portrait of the barbler. Good detail in the feathers and the orange eye is striking. It just do not have enough impact to get a higher score. You can make the back of the bird a bit darker because it's a little bit bright. Even a gradient filter will give it more impact. Bedazzled scored 12. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Renata Ewald. There is good action in the photo and the zebras are perfectly in focus while the background is nicely out of focus. If you bring the midtones down a bit and give it more contrast, the photo will be stronger. Bath time scored 9. It is silver for a 4-star worker. Unfortunately, the focus has let you down, for it's a nice sighting. It also seems that it was an overcast day as the light is flat. Wilde Hond scored 12. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Tom Farmer. The light and the saturation is good and the background is out of focus. The wild dog itself is in focus, but a bit more sharpening will enhance it. To flip the photo horizontally will also make it stronger. Canis Masumelas scored 11. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Leonie Brits. The jackal has been placed in a good position and the soft light works well. The photo needs more punch. Maybe make the temperature a bit warmer to give it more impact. Mushroom Rock scored 12. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Margaret Finn. This is a beautiful photo, something that not everyone would consider taking a photo of. It works well and has a lot of impact. I like the texture in the rocks and the sky can be saturated a bit more to give more contrast between the blues and the oranges. Thirsty Hyena scored 10. It is silver for a 5-star worker. Good action was captured, but unfortunately for a 5-star, this photo does not have enough impact. The hyena is too small in the format. There is too much water in front and the reflection does not add to the photo. You do not need to include the whole reflection, so you can crop that off to make the hyena bigger in the format. Swallowtail scored 13. It is a COM for a 4-star worker. Well done, Heather Aspling. This is a good macro photo of the butterfly. Although the edges of the wings are soft, the focus overall is excellent. The light and color has been handled well. Well done, Heather. Giant Kingfisher scored 11. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jeline Beneke. The bird is nicely in focus and the background out of focus. The light has let you down, unfortunately. The back of the kingfisher is very bright, while some areas are too dark. Scarlet-crested sunbird scored 12. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Segwart Grabner. The saturation is good and there's a lot of detail in the feathers and the eye is sharp and in focus. The branch gives a good lead-in line. Well done. Falcon Flight scored 13. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Rolof Jansen van Vuren. Good action was captured and the bird is perfectly in focus and stands out well from the dark, out of focus background. Well done, Rolof. Lion on the Hunt scored 11. It is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Karen Crook. I like the portrait format of the photo and good action was captured with one of the front paws in the air. The photo is just slightly overexposed. A gradient filter at the bottom will make the bright areas a bit darker and less distracting. Yellow-billed hornbill scored 12. It is gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Dix Miller. It is an excellent portrait of the hornbill. Although the background is very dark, it is not completely black and therefore it is allowed in nature. It makes the bird stand out well and the focus is excellent and there's a lot of detail in the main subject. Well done, Dix. Stork portrait scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Renata Ewald. There is a lot of detail in the feathers and the color saturation is good. The background is well out of focus. Bring your highlights down and make the background also a bit darker for more impact. Catch of the day scored 9, it is silver for a 4-star worker. It is a nice sighting with good action captured. Unfortunately, the focus and the light has let you down. Maybe the shutter speed was just a little bit too slow. Eupodotus gindiana scored 11, it is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Leonie Brits. It is a beautiful portrait shot of the red-crested koran. There's a lot of detail in the feathers and the eye, but the background is just too busy. This photo called Spoonbill by Heman Meyer scored 13, which is a COM for a 5-star worker, and it was chosen as the best in section for Color Nature. Well done, Heman.